Excuse me.
Welcome to Neyland Stadium, one of the biggest and most beautiful settings in all of college football. This big crowd ready to roar. They know when the Volunteers run through that tee, it's showtime. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the second-ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get the action on the field. The Volunteers will kick it away to start us off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Fighting off the defender. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Important 2nd down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the scoring. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Breaks into the clear, it's a sprint. The 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Vols.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Snags the quick throw. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts from inside the 20. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Oh, and he fumbles. He quickly lands on it and prevents the turnover.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Impressive spin move. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. The back's got it. Stopped after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. And he's got it. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The Vols come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. No spike, looking to throw the football. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee. Here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in the last possession. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s, and of course most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He pulls in the catch. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Cole. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's going to take off. Breaks loose at the 40. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. The Volunteers are in the red zone. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The ball is caught. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
And that's a great example of the option working so well down inside the 10-yard line. The defense was caught off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Ball handed off. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the 1st down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. Just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. We're going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big big opportunity.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And now another deep ball here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. See if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And your Tennessee Volunteers will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
2nd down coming up.
Okay, ready?
Now it's 2nd down here.
Let's go! Ready?
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
He's brought down at the 35. Brings up 3rd down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory.
29.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he finds his target. He has the 1st. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. The balls line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Oh, what a move to break into the clear. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a 1st down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Vols. This offense is still clicking. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime. They cut into this lead. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. In the clear at the 25. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a deep completion. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Using his legs here. The ball is loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen. But he doesn't take.
Man, I know the nigga E seen that bitch say connection. I ain't trying to get cut up, man, brother. I just got what you call it, bro. As soon as I was screaming, that shit was doing that. Like I'm about to get fucking cut off.
On the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll try the right here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's nuts.
Yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
We're running back 5-5.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. He brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision?
Oh, shit, bro.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. Run down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go under heavy pressure, takes a shot.
Bro, what
Oh,
the
it's picked
fuck?
off. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Tackled after the interception, that will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. And the kickoff will be returned. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
The fuck is this guy talking about?
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Single back takes the handoff. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. And the Vols looking to run some tempo here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. They'll try to run for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Runs through the defender. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
Needing to score badly, likely 4 down territory. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
I'm excited being you, bro.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Tennessee Volunteers will take over 1st and 10.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Brought down to the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
And it's a bunch formation. That's a design quarterback keeper. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a formed tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going.
Yeah.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He'll take a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
4th down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. And there's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down.
I could add that shit.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3.
Here we go. Here we go, set.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
This nigga ran across his
Snap it
face.
in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
God damn, so thought, bro.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to.
Got a safety. Let's go.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Running it back, it's Cole. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33.
Easy. Razor, razor.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him down out near the 40. The Vols will crank up the tempo. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And now the try for 2. The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. The 50. Inside the 40. Past the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. What have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He's looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Tennessee 36, Ohio State 19.
God damn, a nigga phone got.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Pound 55 weak.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover.
Needs to lock shit down over there.
They're going to run it. Breaking free at the
Oh my
35.
God. Oh my
He breaks
God.
free. It's a foot race.
Oh my
It's the
God.
10. Touchdown,
Hey,
Volunteers.
oh my
And the
God.
route is on.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
23, Ohio State, 19.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
First and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with a pick. Let's see what they can do here.
How was that the noise you made, though, bro?
The catch is made for the huge pickup. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the wideout goes in motion. On first down, it's play action.
I've seen that shit coming, bro.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I should have never gave niggas that
touchdowns
sauce.
already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
The
Motherfucker.
Buckeyes starting a new series here on
Motherfucker on the
first
most
and 10.
ability.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw.
Right
And
there.
he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Shit, sound like y'all niggas know everything.
He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers.
So what the 5-5 shit do then?
And the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
I ain't gonna care. If it don't do nothing, what was your purpose of doing it then? I ain't mad. Hey, bro, hey, I ain't tripping about it. I just wanted to know.
They're going to run the option. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? The defense recovers the fumble.
Well, and that play ends in a complete disaster for the offense. A fumble and a two-point conversion. You have to protect the ball much better than that.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Set to kick off.
Ah, shit. Yay the cheater, but it sound like niggas cheating.
And they've got the recovery. The offense
It
goes
sound like I'm just talking shit, bro. Oh my
Wow,
god.
the kicker deserves a lot of credit here. He placed the ball perfectly. All you have to do is keep the ball in bounds and then hope for a favorable bounce. Here, they got a real favorable bounce.
They'll run it to the right side. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity. Not
You saying Iowa, bro? I ain't scared of them niggas over there.
Sound defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's on the run. Launches deep. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand.
He did that.
Back in it, down by a couple scores.
I ain't
But the
gonna lie, bro.
interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Them niggas secondary is stupid.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense
Somebody
back
talking
out
about
on
how
the
you
field.
sleep.
They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
On the double.
Here's the 2nd down play.
Green 25.
And the runner takes off to his right. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
What bro do, bro?
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes a quick catch. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense.
Bro, no. Oh my
And a quick
god.
timeout call by the offense after the play.
Okay, that's what it is. They take you the fuck out. Put you. No, you straight. Shut the fuck up, bro. Man.
1st down and 10.
42 Spider.
Tight end goes in motion. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end.
Come on, you got that
He's
shit
picked for
fly
a
air,
3rd
bro.
time tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for
that
you.
shit, bro.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know
Legit, bro. That's in the lead.
He didn't turn the football over.
In the motherfucking season.
It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on
And
the
just
board.
slide on that. Yes, bro. This shit show.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a
Bro,
crushing
listen to
play
that,
to try to
bro.
cut into this lead.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Damn, real.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the
Oh my
receiver.
god.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
That fucking wind up, bro.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Get set, get set.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
Stoned his ass. He stoned that nigga.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. And here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Gotta give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect.
Yeah.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going.
Oh my fucking God.
And finds his man. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead.
No.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here.
Bro, shit, that was so funny, bro.
They've done this drill before.
Like, all right, conversation over with.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll avoid this sack,
Go 8.
but is brought down after a short gain. Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. And he's looking to make a big play downfield.
Wow, he caught it.
It's made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of
That
scrimmage.
played too damn
But
good.
it's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they'll set up with a PAT. And he knocks it right through.
The extra point is good. That makes the score.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Send me to the page.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw
Dumb
now on
funny,
1st
bro.
down. He's moving
I don't know where nigga gonna go. Man, we're already at.
Downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's looking deep here. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And he's got some open field ahead. And the interception will end it, the final play of the ball game.
Good game, bro.
Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on